Welcome, folks. Nick Ford with the first pitch of the game here. Ball 1 up. Tonight's game features the Alviston Junior Aces and the host, Ottawa Valley Chiefs. Leading off for the Chiefs is Austin Eady. So that was that one back. 1-2 count here in favor of Nick Ford. Austin Eady puts a sting into that one. High fly ball to left field. Caught by the left fielder for the first out. Ollie Hammond camped under that one for the first out of the inning. Strike 1. Interesting to note, I haven't called a game by Nick Ford, but I'm surprised even just in the first couple of pitches here that umpire hasn't had a conversation about the shoot. We'll see if that becomes an issue, but as it has been the first couple of days. Points of emphasis by the umpires are staying in the shoot, your pause for the pitchers, and pace of play. Batters keeping a foot in the box, hustling into their at bat. Dyson Cassidy up to bat here. Top of the first. Fouls that one off over the dugout here in Carp. Cassidy facing a 1-2 count with 1 out. Ford gets the sign, sets and delivers. Ball 2. Cassidy did a good job laying off that one. And here's the conversation between the umpire and the pitcher. I'm going to assume it's about staying in the shoot. Cassidy facing a 2-2 count. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Cassidy goes down, looking, sorry. All right, Kurt McCann, the designated player, up to bat. Good first cut. 1 strike to the pitcher, Nick Ford. Change up by Ford. Fouled off. 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1. Get some swinging. Strike 3 ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no runners left on base. Alviston coming up to the dish.
Wheeler.
Bottom half of the first inning here, leading things off for the Alviston Junior Aces will be Matt Wheeler, followed by Robbie Black and Ryan Malott. Corey Baldwin toeing the rubber. First pitch, ball 1. A lot ahead in the count early here. Wheeler. 2-0 count, see if he gets a good pitch to hit. Square just pulls back. Ball's in there for a strike. Mound visit by the home plate umpire here to Ottawa Valley Chiefs pitcher Corey Baldwin. Seems to be pretty straight on here in the shoot, so maybe it's about his pause. Another point of emphasis as stated by the umpiring crew this week. 2-1 count. Strike 2. Gets him swinging for the first strikeout of the game for Baldwin and the first out. Robbie Black up for the Alviston Junior Aces.
Robbie Black.
Ball 1. Second game of the day for both these teams, both coming off losses. Looking to rebound with a win in the nightcap. Robbie Black digging out the left-handed batter's box there. Great job done by the grounds crew here in Carp, keeping the Diamonds in great shape. Robbie working the count in his favor here. Baldwin delivers. Fouled off. Into the fence. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Baldwin squares. Black fouls that one off to stay alive. Bowman couldn't quite squeeze the foul tip. So Black will get another crack at it here. Baldwin gets the sign. Ball 3. Here's a 3-2 pitch from Baldwin. Gets him swinging. Bowman squeezes that one well. 2 out.
Now batting number 10, Ryan Mallett.
Two out here in the bottom of the first. Baldwin delivers. Strike 1. Ryan Malott, the designated player at the dish. See if we can get things started here for the Alviston Junior Aces. One pitch. Down and away for ball 2. Baldwin trying to have a 1-2-3 inning here. See if he can get Malott. Grounder third. Nice play by Beaulieu. Throws him out at first. After 1 inning of play, game is tied at 0-0. Eli Bratney leading things off here in the top of the second for the Ottawa Valley Chiefs. Nick Ford delivers. Bratney gets a hold of that one. Puts it off the track and center. Makes the turn, going to third. And he is in there for a triple. I was going to say a sliding triple, but I'm going to stand corrected on the ground scoop. There must have been just a little bump there.
Now batting number 8, Cole.
Nonetheless, Eli Bratney in with a leadoff triple. Cole Hodges at the plate. First pitch swing, strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. Inside for ball one. Push back up the middle to the pitcher. Bratney stays put. Hodges out at 1.
Now batting number 9, Hudson Collins.
Hudson Collins at the dish. Seeing if he can score the runner from third here. Bratney. Fouls it off into the screen. Goes up and over. Fan brings the ball back. Umpire gave Ford a brand new ball. He wanted the other one that the fan had brought back in. Umpire refused. And here we go. Never easy for a pitcher with a brand new ball. Collins swings through that one for strike 2. Pitch is down and away for a ball. Collins pushes that one into left. Short left. Too short for Bratney to tag up and come home. Long run there for Ollie Hammond, but he made the out.
Now batting number 13, Trevor Bolio.
Nick Ford asking for the other ball again, and umpire doesn't seem to want to give it to him. Not too sure why. Finally concedes. Trevor Bollier at the dish. 2 outs. Hoping to do what Hodges and Collins haven't been able to, and that's score Bratney from third after his leadoff triple. Pitch is up for ball 1. Bollier swings through that one. 1-1 count. Two outs here in the top of the second. Bollier rips it. Runs it out, and he's in there. Cashes the runner from third and advances after the ball's thrown into the Ottawa Valley Chiefs dugout.
Now batting number 7, Walker Lyons.
Not sure what the official score will put that down as. A single or an error on the shortstop, so we'll have to wait and see. Nonetheless, Bratney scored from third. The Chiefs still alive with a runner on second here and 2 out. Walker Lyons looks at ball 1. Two-0 count here to Lyons. Ford throwing Lyons inside, but too far in. Can't seem to hit the zone there. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Inside again. 3-0. Lions swinging 3-0. Pops it up to the shortstop. End the inning. Unofficially, 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base. 1-0 Chiefs.
Chiefs score 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error. After 1.5 innings, 1-0 Ottawa Chiefs. Coming up for the...
All right, bottom of 2 here. Jackson Pagalo leading things off for Alviston Junior Aces after a 1-2-3 first inning by Corey Baldwin. That one's pushed out to left. Nice play made by Hudson Collins for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 22, Riley Torrey.
Riley Torrey, first at bat of the game. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Pitch misses for ball 1. One-0 pitch in there for a strike. One count here to Torrey. Change-up misses. Buckled Torrey a little bit there. Popped his helmet off on the twist. 2-1 count in his favor. Fouled off. Second strike. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Torrey seeing if he can get things started here for the Alviston Junior Aces. Strike 3. Nice rise ball in the outside corner by Baldwin.
Now batting number 20, Andrew Van Boekel.
Andrew Van Boekel for his first plate appearance tonight. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Change up by Baldwin, and the home plate umpire calls a strike on the swing. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Baldwin. Down and in for ball 1. Rise ball out of the zone, 2-1 count. Rise ball just up. Van Boekel thought about swinging at it. Managed to hold off. 3-1 count here to Baldwin with the pitch. Ball 4. First walk issued by Baldwin tonight. Brings Josh Hamilton to the plate.
Now batting number 15, Josh Hamilton.
See what Van Boekel does here on first. Big jump. Stays put. Bowman seems to have maybe tweaked something there in his hamstring. See if he's okay. Coach just checking to see if he's okay.
I'll see at the game you ever go.
Van Boekel still on first. Hamilton at the dish. Baldwin delivers. Nice drop ball in for a swinging strike. Baldwin gets a swinging strike on the nice rise ball up in the zone again. 1-2 count here on Hamilton. Baldwin looking to get out of the inning. Sets, delivers, strike 3 swinging. After 2 complete, Ottawa Valley Chiefs 1, Alviston Junior Aces 0. All right, Sam Bowman here to lead things off in the top of the third inning for the Ottawa Valley Chiefs. Looks at strike one from Nick Ford. Ford sets. Bowman swings through that one for strike two. Pitch outside for a ball. 1-2 count. Bowman pushes that one to left. Tail's just foul by a couple meters. Still a 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Bowman spoils that one again. Staying alive here. Trying to get on to lead things off for the Ottawa Valley Chiefs, sorry. Pushes that to third. Uses the wheels, but throw is there in time. Nice play by Riley Torrey there to get Bowman at first.
Now batting number 3, Austin Eady.
Brings us back to the top of the Ottawa Valley Chiefs order. Austin Eady at the dish. Swings at a rise ball up in the zone for strike one. Change up in there for strike two by Ford. Nice change up there. Used it sparingly, but it's been effective so far through the first 3 innings. Pitch is way outside for a ball of 1. 1-2 count here. Austin Eady trying to get things started for the Valley Chiefs. Two count. Ford was trying to get the inside corner there and just missed it. Ford sets, delivers, strike 3. Gets Eady swinging at a rise ball. Second out of the inning.
Now batting number 16, Dyson Cassidy.
Dyson Cassidy up for his second plate appearance. Struck out looking in the first. Hoping to change his fortune here in the third. It's the first pitch strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Rips that one. Great play by the second baseman. Hard shot by Dyson Cassidy, but Andrew Van Boekel catches the liner to end the top half of the third. The Alviston. All right, here we go. Back at it, bottom of the third. We have Ethan Smith, Ollie Hammond, and Nick Ford. Sorry, Nick Ford will not be up. We'll roll it over to Matt Wheeler. Oh, great play by Cole Hodges at first. Wow. Hard hit shot by Ollie Hammond. Cole Hodges ducks out of the way and snags the ball at the same time. That's a great play.
Now batting number 18, Ollie Hammond.
Ollie Hammond up. With one out here in the bottom of the third. Baldwin with the changeup in there for a strike. Baldwin sets and delivers. Changeup up in the zone for ball one. 1-1 count here. Rise ball up for ball two. Ollie Hammond seeing if he can get things started here for the Alviston Junior Aces. One base runner so far. There's strike two on the outside corner. 2-2. Ball just down on Hammond. Pushes the count full. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off by Hammond. Stays alive. There's the 3-2 pitch again. Hammond works the walk. With one out here, the bottom three.
Walk to Ollie Hammond. Now batting number 33, Matt Wheeler.
Back round to the top of the order. Matt Wheeler struck out his first at bat. See if he can change his fortune. With Ollie Hammond on first. One out, bottom of the third. Pitch called a ball inside. No count here on Wheeler. See if Hammond goes on the pitch. Nope. That one's hit hard to left field and out for a two-run shot by Matt Wheeler.
Two-run home run for Matt Wheeler.
That was a hard hit ball right off the bat. Alviston Junior Aces finally able to get on the board. Great job by Ollie Hammond to work that walk, and Matt Wheeler cashes him with a two-run home run. Still one out here for the Chiefs. Robbie Black at the plate. Squares, shows bunt. Pitches in there for strike one. Just outside. Ball one. Count sits at 1-1 here for Robbie Black. Rise ball up. 2-1. Robbie Black seeing if he can get things started once again for the Alviston Junior Aces. Ollie Hammond did well to work that walk. Matt Wheeler cashed him. Black seeing if he can get it started once again. Pitch is down, 3-1 count.
First number poops the money. First number poops the money, second's the jacket. I'm 2 numbers away. 2 numbers away on the jacket. You don't want it anyway, Brad. I guarantee you.
Pitch is in there for strike 2. Pushes the count full. Black fouls that one off to stay alive. Count still sits at 3-2. Time called by the batter. Ball pushed down to third, a little miscommunication by third and short. Robbie Black able to get in there.
Yeah, rotate off. Third base umpire sitting in the rock.
Now batting number 10, Ryan Malott.
Oh, that's very good. I'm gonna watch the chair. And the odd time you got
One out, Robbie Black on first. Ryan Malott swings at the first pitch. Nice play by the shortstop, Beaulieu. Throws it back to first, and Robbie Black back in time.
Now batting number 49, Jackson Pegalo.
Jackson Pagalo here at the dish. Bottom of 3 with 2 outs and a runner on first base. 2 runs in so far for the Alviston Junior Aces. First base umpire calls dead ball. Runner let off. We will have Jackson Pagalo leading off the fourth inning. Top of the fourth. Kurt McCann leading things off for the Ottawa Valley Chiefs. First pitch swinging. Foul ball down the left field line.
No, okay. I'm just trying to get the score from the previous one.
Ken struck out swinging in his first at-bat tonight.
That's what I heard, but I wanted to hear from
Seeing if he can
someone
get things started now for
Thanks,
the Ottawa Valley Chiefs after giving up a couple of runs in the last inning. One count. Ford leans back, delivers. Ken fouls it off down the left field line again.
Right here.
1-2 count to McCann. See if he can start the inning off with a base hit. Ford leans, fires, ball's up. 2-2 count. Ken did well to leave that one. It's a tough pitch to lay off. Here's the 2-2 one. Ken rips that down to first. Nice play made. The first out of the inning.
Now batting number 10, Eli Bratney.
Eli Bratney led the second inning off with a triple. Later scored on a ball put into play by Beaulieu, and that's the Chiefs' only run of the game so far. Pitch misses away. That one misses up. Two-two count here to Bratney. 1 out. Top of the fourth. Rips that one back up the middle. Bratney with the 1 out single. Brings Cole Hodges to the plate.
Now batting number 8, Cole Hodges.
Hodges getting the sign from the coach down at third base. See what play they have on here with Bratney at first, and 1 out. Bratney goes, takes it off to second. He's in there safely with the stolen base. Bratney in there safely at 0-1 count to Cole Hodges with 1 out. Top of the fourth. Ford rocks, delivers. Hodges fouls that back out of play. Count sits at 0-2 for the Chiefs' first baseman. Hodges goes down swinging on a rise ball up and in. The second out of the inning. Brings
Now
Hudson
batting
Collins
number
to the
9,
plate.
Hudson Collins.
Hoping he can cash Bratney from second. Jams him inside. Little looper to the shortstop. Ends the threat and the inning for the Ottawa Valley Chiefs.
In the top of the fourth, no runs on 1 hit and no errors after your 4.5 innings.
Jackson Pagalo leading things off after Robbie Black was called for a leadoff to end the last inning for Alviston Junior Aces. Swings at a drop. Strike one. Pagalo flew out to left last at bat. Lays off that changeup in the dirt by Baldwin. Pushes the count to 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pagalo skies that one, but it gets into foul territory. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Outside for ball 3. Three-two count here. Pagalo hoping to get things started for the Aces. Chops that one foul. Three-two count, nobody out. Here's the payoff pitch from Baldwin. In the dirt for ball 4.
Now batting number 22, Riley Torrey.
We're going to have a change here. Maybe a pinch runner for Jackson Pagalo, it would appear.
Now running for Jackson Pagelo, Austin Cooper, number 16.
As you heard announced, Austin Cooper now into the game for Jackson Pagelo, running at first base. Riley Torrey is at the plate. Nobody out. And Austin Cooper on first. Baldwin delivers. Strike one. Players getting the sign from the third base coach. Baldwin delivers. Ball's up and out. 1-1. Torrey pushes ball down the third baseline, foul. 1-2 count. Austin Cooper running at first. Torrey trying to move the runner up. A 1-2 count. Baldwin leans in, gets the sign. Gets him on a nice rise ball up in the zone.
Now batting number 20, Andrew Van Boekel.
That brings Van Boekel to the dish, with Cooper still at first and one out. In the bottom of the fourth inning. Van Boekel work a walk. Last at bat. Fouls that one off down the first baseline. Both players get the sign from the third base coach. See what we have on here with one strike. Baldwin sets, delivers. Van Boekel fouls that one off down the first base line as well. 2 strikes. Oh, 2 count. 1 out, 1 on. Rise ball out of the zone for ball 1.
That's the best shot. In the middle of both ways.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside for ball 2.
Come on, let's go. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Austin Cooper still squarely at first. Van Boekel pushes the ball into right. Great job of base running by Austin Cooper there to get to third base. Followed by Van Boekel into second.
Now batting number 15, Josh Hamilton.
Ace is threatening here in the bottom of 4. With runners at second and third and only 1 out. Josh Hamilton at the plate. You baseball fans out there, that's a great baseball name, especially for a left-handed batter. Seeing if he can cash a couple of runs here for the Alviston Junior Aces and push this up to a 4-1 lead. Slices that one foul down the third baseline. Gets a sign from the coach. Only one out, so you never know. You could square to bunt. Fouls that one back into the cage. Quick little chat between Bowman and Baldwin there, figuring out what they're going to do to try and get Josh Hamilton out. Just the one out. Runners at second and third. 0-2 count to Hamilton. Great play by Beaulieu at short. Run scores, but ball deflected off the third baseman's glove. Beaulieu made the big throw over to first to get the one.
Nice play by the shortstop. Now batting number 88, Ethan Smith.
5-6-1 put out there. Van Boekel advances to third on the throw. Ethan Smith swinging at first pitch. Strike one. Nice changeup in there for a strike by Baldwin. 2 strikes. Pitch is inside for ball one. Ethan Smith lined out last inning on a great play by the first baseman, Cole Hodges. Spoils another pitch to stay alive. 1-2 count. Got 2 outs. 1 run in and a runner on third. Changeup gets away from Baldwin, but another one of those favorable cart backstop bounces, and Van Boekel wisely stays put at third. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Baldwin. Flared to second. Caught. Ends the inning. Alviston Junior Aces get another run on a hit, a walk, and 1 left on. After 4 complete innings, the score is Alviston Junior Aces 3, Ottawa Valley Chiefs 1. Welcome back, folks. Leading off the 5th for the Ottawa Valley Chiefs, Trevor Beaulieu, followed by Walker Lyons and Sam Bowman. Ford brings first pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1 count. That one's ripped by Beaulieu to center field. And a great play made out there in center by the Alviston Junior Aces, Ethan Smith, to retire Beaulieu.
Nice catch by the center fielder. Now batting, number 7, Walker Lyons.
Put a sting into that one, but Ethan Smith a good play to get over there and retire Beaulieu for the first out of the inning. Brings up Walker Lyons. Popped out to the shortstop last at bat. That pitch is inside. One count here to Walker Lyons. Ford gets the sign, sets, delivers. Ball 2. Good hold by Walker Lyons, as confirmed by the first base umpire. Two 1 count. 1 out. Top of the 5th. Good cut by Walker Lyons there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled back right towards us here. Pitch outside. Ball 3. Full count to Walker Lyons with 1 out in the top of the 5th. Ball 4. Walker Lyons works the count and draws a walk with 1 out. Change being made. Looks like Austin Blanchard is going to come into bat for Sam Bowman. I don't want to jinx it, but thus far he has had a great tournament, going 2 for 2 with a triple, a run scored, and a single as a pinch hitter. As I understand it, our camera that's directed on the pitching, or on the pitching circle, is a little bit out of focus. We're going to try and clear that up for you between innings here. Got hit on that ball that came back towards us, so we'll try and fix that up for everybody at the break. Looks like we're set to go here with Blanchard at the dish.
Now batting number 11, Austin Blanchard.
Good twist by Blanchard. Strike one. Ford's thrown a great game so far tonight. Kept the Chiefs hitters in check. Staked his team to a 2-1 lead here. One out, one on. 0-2 count to Blanchard. Did he hold? No, he did not.
Now batting number 3.
Super sub Austin Blanchard. Swinging at strike 3. Rolls us back over to the top of the order with Austin Eady at the plate. Walker Lyons on first. First pitch strike for Ford. That was Ford's 5th strikeout of the game. Seeing if he can get another one to end the inning and any potential threat. Oh, 0-2 count here on Austin Eady. Ford wastes one out. 1-2 count. Another one up out of the zone. 2-2 count to Austin Eady. Walker Lyons still on first. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Austin Eady down swinging on strikes. Junior ace is coming up. Okay, it looks like we've got our camera in focus here, I hope, or better focused. Ollie Hammond squares to bunt. Pitch is in there for strike one. Fouls it off into the cage for strike two. Due up here in bottom five for the Alviston Junior Aces. Ollie Hammond leading it off. Matt Wheeler and Robbie Black. Fouls another one off. Stays alive. I believe it's an 0-2 count, but I could be mistaken. Baldwin freezes him with a changeup. Great pitch by Corey Baldwin. Ollie Hammond down looking.
Now batting number 33, Matt Wheeler.
Baldwin's sixth strikeout of the game. Brings up Matt Wheeler, who hit a two-run home run in his last at-bat to give the Aces the lead, which they've since extended to 2 runs. Wheeler pushes that one back up through the middle, in for a single. Brings Robbie Black to the plate.
Now batting number 17, Robbie Black.
We got one out. Matt Wheeler on first. Robbie Black batting. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Squares. Doesn't get the bunt down. Strike 2. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from Bowman. Wheeler advances to second on the wild pitch. 1-2 count to Robbie Black with 1 out. Here in the bottom of 5. Just misses with that one. Black fouls that one off. Stays alive in the at-bat. Hoping to catch that runner and extend Alviston's lead to 3. Another ball in the dirt. Wheeler takes third. Full count pitch here to Robbie Black. Pushes that one down the left field line, foul. One out, 3-2 count. Baldwin sets, delivers. Strike 3 on the outside corner.
Now batting number 10, Ryan Mallett.
Ryan Mallett trying to turn around his fortune here. His third at bat. Score that runner from third. Be a big run here in the bottom of 5 if they could extend their lead to 3. Ball in the dirt, but Wheeler stays put at third. 2 balls, no strikes to Mallett. Three no. Three 0 count here. See if Mallett gets the green light. Called strike on the outside corner. 3-1 count. Pitch is down and away for ball 4 to Mallett.
Now batting number 49, Jackson Pegalo.
Brings up Jackson Peglo with runners on the corners. 2 outs. It's Baldwin's 4th walk of the game. Paglo hoping to, again, as I said before, extend this Alviston Junior Aces lead. Pitch is outside for ball. Ball outside. Pushes the count to 3-1. Ball 4.
Now batting number 22.
Alviston Junior Aces loaded the bases here in the bottom of 5. 2 outs. Riley Torrey hoping to also change his fortunes. Cash a couple of runs here. Here's the first pitch. Outside for ball 1. Pitch is up and in for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Riley Torrey puts one into play. Dylan Cassidy fields it, steps on third, and ends the threat. After 5 complete, the score remains 3-1 Aces. Cassidy at the dish after making a nice play at third. I think we focus our backstop camera that much more. That's directed at the pitching circle. 0-1 count to Cassidy. Hoping to get things started for the Ottawa Valley Chiefs. Gets a hold of that one. Deep to right. And into the beer tent. Dylan Cassidy with a solo shot to lead things off here for the Chiefs in the top of the 6th. Brings Kurt McCann to the dish. Hoping to keep the ball rolling here. Starts him with the first pitch, strikes. Fouls it back up over the cage here. McCann facing an 0-1 count. Holds on the rise ball. One ball, one strike. Pitch is in there for a strike on the outside corner. One ball, two strikes. Ford takes a sign, rocks, fires. McCann fouls it off, trying to knock our camera out of focus again. Might have knocked it just enough to bring a bar into the picture, and McCann goes down swinging for the first out of the inning.
Now
It's
batting
Ford's
number 10,
7th strikeout of the
Eli
game.
Bratney.
Brings up Eli Bratney. He's 2 for 2 with a triple and a single. And a run scored. Bratney sat back on the changeup, just couldn't do quite enough with it. Lines out to the shortstop for the second out of the inning.
Now batting for the Ottawa Chiefs, number 8, Cole Hodges.
Fouls that one out of play. Cole Hodges, another player who could change the score with one swing of the bat. Struck out in his last at bat. Ford hoping he can do the same thing again. Ball's up and out for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 1 run in so far for the Ottawa Valley Chiefs in the top half of the 6th. Gets him swinging again to end the inning. Not after Dyson Cassidy smacks a solo shot to right, getting the Chiefs to within a run.
In the top of the 6th for the Ottawa Chiefs, they get 1 run on 1 hit and no errors, nobody left on base.
We changed all of them. I used to know what order they were.
Bottom of the 6th here in downtown Carp on a nice night for ball. Andrew Van Bokel, Josh Hamilton, and Ethan Smith to get things started for the Alviston Junior Aces.
Stanley, your drive is here. I'm going to take you. Okay, bud?
Pitch is in there for a strike. Happened to see in the chat that there was a question about pitching rules and lifting your foot and replanting. And I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not really sure what this home plate umpire is or is not calling at this point. Ford's thrown a great game. I think he spent most of the time outside of the chute. I'm not sure if they're still enforcing that or not, but regardless of that, it's been a great game. The Aces leading 3-2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a pitch from Baldwin. Van Boekel goes down swinging. Baldwin's 8th strikeout of the game.
Josh Hamilton.
Brings Josh Hamilton to the plate. Bit of misfortune for Josh Hamilton his last at-bat. Grounded it down to third. Tipped off the third baseman's glove to the shortstop. On to first for the 5-6-1 putout. Did get an RBI. Or no, I did earn an RBI on the play, but
Pennsylvania 500 was the one that we were at. I think that's 2 of them. This one,
second out of the inning.
Now batting center fielder, number 88, Ethan Smith.
did he say how long it is? How many hours it is to get there? 5 hours.
Brings Ethan Smith to the dish.
Or could it be loud? No, I think
Baldwin hoping to shut the door here again in
they've changed
bottom of the 6th inning.
I used to know exactly when we were, but it was circuit, yeah, I used to know it. Off by heart, but you've been to a couple. Oh yeah, I've been to Pennsylvania 500 twice, which is great. And I've been to my favorite race, which I don't even know if they have it yet, but is which was at Bristol.
Ethan Smith jumps out of the way of that pitch. I'm not sure how the official scorer has it, but at this point, with the Chiefs down 3-2, I have Baldwin as throwing a one-hitter. This walk's having hurt him, but he's only given up the one hit to Matt Wheeler, which was a home run, a 2-run home run. He's thrown quite well so far, as has Nick Ford. Ethan Smith draws the walk. Ollie Hammond hoping to make the Chiefs pay for that 2-out walk. Oh, apologies. Owen Ron is into the game, placing Ollie Howard.
No, I don't think they took it, but they... Well, I don't know. You know, I don't remember. It was quite a few years ago. That was in 2008, I think. What I said.
Owen Ron looks at another ball.
I said, look, if they took me off, I'll just put the other way back. So, you know.
That one's in there for a strike. 2-2 count on the batter, Owen Ron. Ethan Smith at first, 2 outs. Owen Ron pushes it. They get him at first. Great job by Cassidy to scoop that one back up and throw it on to first for the out.
No runs, no hits, we'll get up on base for the Alviston Junior Racers in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Last chance for the Ottawa Valley Chiefs here in the top of the 7th. Hudson Collins trying to get things started. Nick Ford throwing a great game for the Alviston Junior Aces, only given up 3 hits so far, 2 runs in, 8 strikeouts. Of course, this is all unofficial scorekeeping by me here in the booth. But as I see it, Baldwin's throwing a 1-hitter and Ford is throwing a 3-hitter. Collins holds on that one, 1-1 count. Ball in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Collins again trying to get things started for the Chiefs. The top of the 7th, their last chance. Pushes it back up the middle, and he does get it started. Great piece of hitting by Hudson Collins right there to push that one back up the middle. Get on base. Give the Chiefs a chance. That brings Trevor Beaulieu to the dish.
Now batting shortstop number 13, Trevor Beaulieu.
He had a single way back in the 2nd inning on an RBI. And flied out to center his last at bat. Pulled that back. Pitch was in outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Hudson Collins on first. Beaulieu squares. Pitch is in there for strike 1. Let's see what they do here with the count at 1-1. Beaulieu did put a pretty good sting in it last time. Squares. Gets the bunt down. Get him at first, but he does advance the runner with the sack bunt.
Now batting number 7.
Tying run in scoring position at second. Hudson Collins brings Walker Lyons up to the plate. Can't check his swing on that. 1 strike.
7th, 8th, should be the 8th.
No,
Not this
18,
weekend?
19, 21.
Oh, okay, so it must be that one. Where's
Walker
that one?
Lyons with 1 strike against him.
Right there, the 17th.
Pitches up and out of the zone. Ball 1.
21. Sunday 21.
Okay, and where's the second?
Hudson Collins on second. Does have pretty good wheels. I'm assuming anything to the outfield, he will be waved home.
You're not going to probably see too much. It's got to be on the right corner.
1-1
Most
pitch.
of them, they know where to go. But yeah, that's a cool race to watch on TV.
Ball 2.
Watkins done, yeah, that one's pretty cool too. Quick said that too.
Collins has been sending pictures from the past year.
2-1 pitch to Walker Lyons.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
Ball 3.
I recognize him, yeah.
He just missed that up in the zone. Ford was hoping to get the call. He did not. Pushes the count to 3-1. Lyons fouls that one back.
Yeah. No way.
Count goes to 3-2. Lyons did have a walk last at bat after fouling some pitches off. Hoping to do at least the same thing again here to get on base. 3-2 pitch. Up. ball 4. Aaron Zawak. Chiefs are making another change here. Runners on first and second with 1 out.
Probably no. Anyway, we got there to see the Friday night race. Okay, which was we had seats way up on the
And it looks like Kyle Weiss will be into bat.
Now batting for the Ottawa Valley Chiefs, number 4, Kyle Weiss.
Probably, I can't remember, 500 pounds or something to go around or something. Plus hotel and all that, right, they're staying there. Plus hotel about 500 for the race? Well, no, for the whole package.
So we're top of the 7th.
Not exactly sure.
Ottawa Valley Chiefs last chance. Weiss is up. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Weiss takes a healthy cut, swings through it. Strike 1.
If you don't have, if it's walking plan, if it's a road track, you really stake there on some plan or whatever. See the quick little so you're going to get, I mean, you're going to get it throughout.
Squares to bunt. Pulls back and slaps it foul.
You see the leaders and then you see the rest of the pack coming through and 30 seconds later.
2 strikes to the pitcher, Nick Ford. Going to get a strikeout here. Weiss skies one. Enough room at third. Plays made by Riley Torrey for the second out.
Now batting the right fielder, number 3, Austin Edie.
No, it's the preacher. That's on asphalt.
Rolls the lineup over to the top. Austin Edie, 0 for 3 on the night. 2 Ks. Certainly hoping to change his stat line by cashing a couple of runs here. Keeping Chiefs' hope alive in this game. That was that one back for strike 1.
Boys!
Back in July, right? So July 6th.
Oh, there you go. Flare. Oh, what a play by Andrew Van Boekel at second base to end the game and the Chiefs' hope of a comeback. Wow. Great layout by Van Boekel to make the third out and end the game.
And the final score of the game tonight, the Alviston Junior Aces 3.
Great game by everybody tonight. Well pitched by Nick Ford and Corey Baldwin. Alviston Junior Aces squeak out a 3-2 victory over the Ottawa Valley Chiefs. Thank you once again, everybody, for tuning in, and we will be back tomorrow.